Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be exploring some of the places in London that feel like you've stepped straight into a fantasy world. And we're going to be exploring one of my favourites, Watkins Books, which essentially feels like you've stepped into an antique wizard library that's hidden in plain sight. Watkins Books was founded in 1893, and the entire place feels like it's shielding and protecting centuries' worths of secrets. Everything kind of creaks a little bit, and the entire room smells like incense and leather bound books. It's the kind of place where, if you looked hard enough, you are bound to pick up some forbidden spells and things that you shouldn't quite be looking at but feels cosmically naughty too. There are sections that feel like you are about to go on huge quests that you're not quite emotionally prepared for, and you're getting late game items right at the beginning, so you know it's going to be a terrible time for everybody involved, but at least you're going to make some stories on the way. And there are huge sections on tarot, meditation, and practical magic equipment, which is perfect for any wizards honing their crafts or sorcerers trying to get a little bit more control of their wild magic. Now, for you paladins and clerics especially, there was a ton of stuff in here, like masks on the wall, statues of deities, which just kind of felt a little bit wrong to film. This was great. Watkins Books was phenomenal. It also absolutely felt like the kind of place where if I was disrespectful in any way towards any deities, I was going to end up with 5 different curses on my name, perhaps one of them generational. So I was very conscious of this while filming. The downstairs area of Watkins Books was easily my favorite. It was quiet and a little bit eerie, but in a way which did feel like an antique hidden wizard library. There was this entire section of books which were behind a glass cabinet, and each one looked incredibly old. So old they didn't even have their titles on the spines of the books, and they were filled with forbidden knowledge. This was like the restricted section of the wizard's library that you would have to break 100 different arcane locks to get into. It definitely felt like if you picked up or pulled the wrong book, an entire hidden door would have opened and you would be in a double forbidden section, but one you probably weren't getting out of, and which was probably protecting whatever was in there from you rather than you from it. London has a ton of magical spots, and Watkins Books genuinely felt completely alive. Aside from all of the fantasy elements, the customer service here was genuinely brilliant. Not only did I go, of course, to film this vlog, but I wanted to pick up a Christmas present for someone. And I had a very specific niche request. They didn't have what I wanted in stock, but this didn't stop the super helpful librarians from searching the internet left, right, and center to find somewhere where they may have had what my request in stock, or even some places where I could order online. They were more than happy just to help. One of the wonderful Watkins employees stood in front of a shelf sifting through title by title to try and find something that was related to my request, quite literally for about 20 minutes before we finally said, you know what, let's look online, where they proceeded to have a look through all of the esoteric and spirituality sites and shops nearby to see if they could help out. So thank you for joining this little mini vlog. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and let me know that you enjoyed it. Oh, and if you have any recommendations of where I should go next, I have a little list myself, but please, I absolutely want to add more and more and more. So have a good day, good night, good evening, and I will see you very soon.